Hey there YouTubers, right, so in this video we're going to check out the Gigabyte X670 AORUS Elite AX AM5 LGA 1718 motherboard. Now this is Gigabyte's premium line. I have a very similar Z690 and similar B660 to this, and but there are some upgrades on this one compared to those two that are nice. So this one obviously is for Ryzen 7000 CPUs, and may support some other CPUs beyond that with BIOS updates sometime into the very far future, I would say. Now, PCIe 5.0, does that really matter right now? No, eventually it will. So there are, we'll take a better look at this close up, but you're going to find that one of your PCIe's is 5.0 and the other are 4.0. Find this has DDR5 RAM. The other big thing to note here is digital Vrm Design twin 16 plus 2 plus 2. So this is pretty solid motherboard for overclocks. See if there's anything else. 2.5 gig LAN. So where some of the really expensive ones have had 2.5 and 10, this one only has 2.5. It does have Wi-Fi 6E, hence the AX on it. And you know, the only thing I don't like about this, folks, is the price. Let's see if we can find it on here. So when this, I guess when the Z690 originally came out, yeah, $289, $199 now. What does that mean? You know, you're basically paying a premium up front to buy this. Eventually you'll see it, you know, drop way down in price. But it's kind of hurts to spend that much money on a motherboard, folks, I gotta say. Alright, let's take a closer look at this. So we'll start from the top and work our way down. Usually I start from the bottom, but two 1x8. So this is you know, a good thing for overclocking, being able to split that power either down the middle or, you know, however the good old electronics work, but less likely to see some of the current limit throttling issues having this set up. CPU fan, this is probably this one, and then the optional one. You know, the print is just a little blurry, so can't exactly tell which one's which, but that's what you get. This is ARGB here, RGB, DDR5 RAM, and for those of you who don't know, if you have only a matching pair of RAM, put them in A2 and B2, which would be this one and then that one. 24-pin power connector here, another case fan header, and over in this area, folks, is the AM5 socket. And interesting enough, they have a little triangle here, so maybe they're trying to do something opposite of Intel, but very similar. When I actually get my hands on a 7000 series CPU, I'll be able to verify that, but that looks like what they're trying to do there. Install processor first, then remove and keep the cover. So it looks very similar to Intel. You put the CPU in and probably pop this off as you drop it in. Type-C Charlie header connector here. Looks like there's a total of 6 SATAs, 4 here, 2 here. Or not, folks. They don't provide another view. This may be This may actually be an additional USB 3.0. There's one there. So, front panel connectors, and with the better motherboards you have the protective enclosure. Inside of here will also be the speaker, another case fan header, two USB 2.0s, another case fan header, HD audio over here. Somewhere on this thing, folks, is your Cmos battery. I would assume it's probably hidden under these where all the M.2s are. There's one there. So you've got PCIe 5.0 here, two PCIe 4.0s, USB 2.0. So we'll have to go back to the other page to see what else this has. Before we do that though, let's check this out. So, built-in I/O shield, you know I'm a big fan of that. Q flash button, so one of these is for BIOS update right here. That's the preferred one to use. Do you have to do that? If you're inside the BIOS, you know, any one of these USBs will work. But the other way of doing this, you would want to put it there. Wi-Fi 6E, HDMI, so no display port, just HDMI, 4 USBs, 2.0s. Oh yeah, so you know the 7000 series comes with a very weak integrated graphics. I am surprised though there's not a display port on here. 4 USB 3.2s, these look like Gen 1s to be honest with you. Type-C Charlie, and then another USB 3.2. Line in, line out, or headphone, mic in. Let's go back. Come on, internet. Don't fail me now. So you see RAM speed up to 6600 right now. That may increase, you know, BIOS updates can sometimes allow for better RAM that may come out later. 128 gigs capacity for the RAM. So that's 4 sticks of 32. What I'm trying to find though, folks, is your HD audio or your M.2 info. There was the USB. Yeah, they're all Gen 1s, which really seems odd. So 4 M.2s were hidden in there. And I believe they're all Gen 4. And of course this will support Windows 10, 11. Let's take a look at this. See if there's some more information here that they're hiding from us. Here you go. One PCIe 4.0. That's that. And then 4 M.2s. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, folks. I don't know what to tell you on that one. So good chance this will do 5th gen M.2, but the information shown is a little bit confusing. I'll read that one more time. Yeah, here's some good stuff. 70 amp smart power stage. So this thing, like I said, really good for overclocking. I will most likely get this on the channel when the time comes. Trying to decide between spending a bunch of money on Intel 13th Gen and just or just buying a bunch of AMD stuff. Be nice to have both of the Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, and Ryzen 9, not the 7950, but the 7900X, and then compare that to all the Intels that are comparative. Well, folks, that's going to do it. I hope you got something out of this. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.